Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, guys. My name is BMW, Big Mayweather for Full, and I'll be your host today on Good Living Podcast. And I'm right here with a guest. I'll let her introduce herself.
Hi guys, I'm Matilda and I'm really excited to be on the Good Living podcast.
I think you're very pretty and you should be in a relationship. So let's probably talk about the reason why relationships don't last these days. Because you know it's a thing, right?
Yeah,
Because relationship is more like it's a play thing now. Yeah, so it's mostly doesn't last. So let's just talk about why or the reasons you feel like your reasons. You probably had like relationships that didn't last, yeah?
yeah.
Take us
So
through.
there are a lot of relationships that don't last, and there are a lot of reasons why relationships don't last. Um, I feel like one of the reasons why relationships don't last is, I would say, the X factor. Like a
Okay.
lot of people keep going back to their exes. There's always this one ex that doesn't want to go away, and you just keep going back, like, and
Why
then you're
okay. I'll let you make your point first before I start asking questions.
no, let me hear what you want to say.
Why do you think people keep going back to their ex?
Because a lot of them have not found closure. They still miss their exes, and they compare a lot. Like there are a lot of comparisons between their present partner and their exes. So
Okay, so you're saying it's about expectations,
yeah, not really, but that's my point too.
basically.
I feel like expectations too, because when your partner is trying to deviate or is deviating, you are quick to compare them to your exes, and then
Are you
you
talking about women or are you talking about everybody in general?
everybody, both male and females.
Okay.
Or what do you think? Don't you think people compare a lot, do a lot of comparisons rather?
Yeah, I can actually say yes, men actually do compare to. But the levels at which men actually compare their current relationship to the past is way lesser than women.
Why is that?
Because it's actually, I think it's women that has like all the whole standards and stuff.
So you
There,
are
it's mostly
saying,
women not being satisfied with the guy they are
so are you
with.
saying men don't set standards?
Yeah,
Or
men do have standard, but it's like a whole lot lower than girls or
I don't
women in
think so.
general.
I don't think so. I feel
Why?
like both men and women equally set standards and they compare a lot, like both men and women, not just ladies, men too. Men compare a lot.
Okay, but do you know that I don't? It's not statistically proven, yeah.
Yeah.
But do you know that most relationships that actually ends in Nigeria, it's mostly from the ladies. I get that, yeah, guys actually do end relationship, but then ladies do mostly, and it's due to their standards. Or and then most probably actually are actually seeing their exes before they start talking about this guy no means no, so I have to leave this guy.
But you can agree that people in their relationships go back to their exes a lot. Why do you think why do you think the X factor is always a reason
That
for
X
why
factor shit is your
relationships don't
reason,
last?
yeah. So I'm just helping you, trying to support your reasons because it's
Oh,
actually a good reason.
okay.
The reason why people actually go back to their exes the most is just their ex not meeting up the standards they already have in their mind of what they want or whom they want to be with. So
So what do you think are some of the standards? Like,
I can talk for men. You can tell me about women.
okay, let's hear from me.
So men basically, yeah. One of the standards, men love to be respected. So if you were previously in a relationship that the girl you're with understand that you love respect and actually always try to respect you, and eventually you guys get to break up and you get into another relationship and the new girl is not respectful enough and you're like someone that's big on respect. I know girls are probably tired of African men saying respect every time, but it's very important to men for our ego. You feel me? So I think that's like one of the shit. Then Yeah, no, no need. I don't have to hide anything here since we are actually being honest to each other. I think there are some standards men set sexually for the girls you are with. You feel me? So if your new girl is not meeting that sexual standard, she's probably not she's not a good throat goat. You know what's a throat goat? Yeah, so there are some sexual standards they have in mind for girls they're trying to be with. And if you the current relationship you're not meeting up to the standard, they tend to go back to their ex because we all want the best.
So you
To
people value respect a lot more than any other thing.
I Yes, I should generalize it though, but then because for me, I actually do
Okay.
personally. I try to respect you a whole lot, but then I need you need to be on 100 with the respect with me. If it's for me though, yeah, I'm speaking for myself. I don't know for that guys out there, but yeah, respect's a big thing. Even more important than it says, because I we can always learn to adjust. You understand?
I feel like women love to be loved. They love attention, and sometimes the men skip the attention part because they feel like love is enough. Like you can be showing love to someone and yet they will not have your full attention. But women are very particular about attention. They love men that give them attention, adequate attention.
So if
So
your
and
ex gives you a whole lot of attention, why do you leave your ex?
that's just part of the reason is because you cannot just
Okay, like other reasons you
yes,
can
there are
break
other
up for other
reasons, but
reasons.
attention too.
Okay, so if the new
Yeah.
person is not giving you enough attention, like your ex, women tend to go back
Yes.
just for attention. I mean,
Yes.
attention that you can learn to
It's not
teach up.
just to women. Attention is not just to
Yeah.
women. I feel like attention is very important to women.
Okay.
Like they want to know that they can get your attention. Like they feel valued when you give them attention. So they are very particular about attention. And then sometimes we get so used to people that we feel like we cannot do without them. You know, when you are so close to someone and you get very used to them, you
Yeah.
almost feel like they're a part of your life. And
Attachment.
yeah,
Oh,
and when they leave, you feel empty. You start to feel like there's something missing, something that you need to replace. You start finding it very difficult to
difficult
adjust
because you're
because
already way attached to the.
yes, I know a lot of people, like a lot of friends, my friends personally, that feel like they cannot leave certain relationships because of how long they have come. You hear them saying, I've been with this guy for like 6 years now, 4 years now, 3 years now. And they feel like they've invested so much into the relationship emotionally, mentally, financially, like in every way. Like they have given their time to this relationship and they feel like they cannot thrive outside this relationship. They feel like someone else cannot fit into that space. So they begin to feel empty because
Yeah.
they are so used to this person. A lot of girls are like they're just tolerating, compromising because it's been years. This person has been in my corner for years and they feel like they cannot live without this their particular those particular partners. So
That
when
they
they
have been
have someone
attached to.
new in their when they start dating someone new, they start to compare and they feel like and you know relationship needs time,
Yeah.
but then they feel like this person, like their exes have adjusted to them already. And so this new person is taking the person time. But the person actually needs time. But we always feel like
I
there's someone
understand your
out there
point.
already for us and
Yeah.
it's difficult trying to get to know someone new, trying to adjust, trying to learn more about the person when you know there's someone out there
That
who's
already knows all these
yeah,
things. That's a very good point. That's actually a very good point. So it's basically just attachment, not being able to get over the attachment they have with their former partners.
yes.
Okay. So yeah, that's actually you made two good points, and yeah, but generally we have like this obligation as human to be good humans. So I don't know whether if you know you're not over your ex, I mean it's better you just don't get into a relationship. Just don't get into any. What do you think about that?
what I have to say is that's the emptiness I'm talking about. If you if you break up and you start feeling empty, you feel like you need a replacement as soon as possible.
You need to fill that void.
Yes, because you are heartbroken and you feel like the one person you have been talking to is no longer there. So you need to replace the person as soon as possible. Even if there are no better options out there, you just feel like you need someone in your corner. So you
Yeah.
will definitely go into something new. You definitely try
I
something
don't
new.
think men are like that though. You understand? I don't think men are
Okay.
like men are more like if they're actually that much attached to you, yeah, and you guys break up,
Yeah.
there are not even be with any girl. Like men can actually nurse heartbreak way longer. Because if a man actually love you and that
Yes.
much attached to you, and then eventually you guys get to break up, for me, because I can't speak for everybody, but I think men deals more with being lonely, no matter how long it take, than just wanting to get into a new relationship. And I understand that's how women actually do. Because now I'm thinking about my exes. Mm.
And then another factor is when you're in a relationship and you introduce yourselves to your family, sometimes it's families that keep pushing. Even when you try to tell them that it did not work out, like we're over and all,
Yeah,
they don't understand because they feel like you have brought this person to them and they know this person now.
yeah,
So they start to feel like this is the best person for you because
mm,
you know when they get acquainted and all. Like once they are introduced to each other's families
yeah.
and their families, they are loved, like they got to know them, they loved them. When you start talking about breakup, your family is not taking
I
it.
get that point
Like they
now.
feel like you should be together and they try to make you guys work out, like work it out so
Yes,
you can
yes.
stay
I think I
together.
understand that point because personally, I wouldn't want to take two girls to my parents.
Exactly.
Either I'm getting it right the first time. I don't want that situation of having to take this girl and then take another girl after this one didn't
Exactly.
work out. But is that a good reason to hold on to your bad ass that you don't like that you know basically it's not good for you because just because of your family or
Some people
basically
will
shame because
actually,
you don't want them to shame you.
some people will, because family, when family starts to pressure you, have you ever been pressured by your family
No, no, no. I'm
about
too
a
young for that.
particular
No.
so when family starts to pressure you, it's not like you know it's your life and you know best, but they are not they won't understand. They feel like they got to know this person and this person is just the best person for you.
Our family
So
actually need to do better because what we actually want for our kids, our children. So Matilda, let's talk a little bit about cheating.
okay.
Yeah. So what do you think about cheating in a relationship? Who cheats more?
I feel like men cheat more. Women cheat too, but I feel like men cheat more.
Are you sure about them?
Yes, I'm very sure.
Are you
That's good.
convinced?
Yes, I'm convinced.
Are you,
I'm talking from like personally. I have to
mm,
like someone else to cheat with, like to cheat on my partner with the person.
so
I,
what's
I
your
can't just cheat, but I feel like men can actually just cheat.
okay? But let me ask this
With every
question.
slightest opportunity that presents itself, they are willing to cheat.
Men.
Yes.
But I don't think so though. But men,
That's true, actually.
yeah. You said
That's
you're
true.
speaking from personal, from your
Yeah.
own personal angle, yeah.
Yes.
So what's your ability of liking two people or more than two people like same time?
No,
Because you said you have to like someone to cheat, so necessarily you can actually be in a relationship and like this another guy, and they
yes,
have
like okay, that's saying that women cheat when there are relationship issues. Like when
okay.
the relationship is not really in a completely good state, women cheat. But I feel like men can cheat anytime at all. The relationship is going well, everybody's happy, they will still cheat. Going bad, they can still cheat. They can cheat anytime at all in the
I'm a
relationship.
man, and if I'm a man, and if I'm in a happy relationship, I don't have any reason to cheat.
That's talking for yourself.
Yes,
So you want to say if an opportunity presents itself. I feel like men jump at the slightest opportunities to cheat.
you can't. I can actually say women cheat more, but I won't say that because I don't like generalization because everybody is different. Me personally, I don't cheat. I'm a very good man. I've never cheated before on any of my girlfriends. So if I'm talking about myself or about my guys, because my guys don't cheat too, you get that. So if that's the angle I'm speaking on, I'll say men don't cheat at all.
That's like talking about 10 men out of 100. So,
Yeah, and
so I still,
the
yeah.
remaining 90 needs to find someone they love. Because when men actually love a girl, they tend not to cheat. So I don't know what you're saying about men cheating more.
No, men can love a girl and still cheat. That is where polygamy comes from.
Okay,
I feel like the most men marry
polygamy.
more than 2 wives, 3 wives. They have children all over the globe. But women is rare. It's like I feel like men do that a lot. Or am I lying? There are most men that are polygamists. They have children all over the board. It's rare for you to find a woman that has children from different men and have different more than one husband.
In
So
Africa.
that is yes.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. Men cheat a lot. That is where everything comes from, like the polygamy and everything. That's
Polygamy
where
is
it comes
actually
from.
a very different issue to talk about.
No, but it starts from you not being comfortable with having just one relationship. Like you just want to cheat. That's where it starts
what's the
from.
statistics of polygamous men or men that are already married to more than one wife in Nigeria to men that are married to just one wife? It's not close. We have more men that are married to
But
one
there are
wife in
less
Nigeria.
women that are. Do you understand?
Normally, women are supposed to be married to one man. They want to marry
No,
two.
they are not supposed
They
to.
want to marry two
They can
men.
actually. There are women who have children from different men, and there are women who have married more than one man. So
Yes,
you
but the
know.
other man doesn't have to be who necessarily doesn't have to be in the picture. Yes.
Yes.
Because which man go allow woman marry
No.
two husbands or what's
You are not
the
that. What I'm trying to.
I don't know if it's India or one other country like that, but I know there's but actually if there's something like that, I for like be second husband because that would be nice.
What I'm trying to say is that men just feel very comfortable cheating.
They
Cause
have to I feel like there have to be a reason. Don't say comfortable. No one is comfortable doing something that is not good.
no, but if
There
you are
have to
not
be
comfortable, I don't think
triggers.
you want to do it. That's why women have like more self-control because they are not comfortable doing it, so they don't do it
Okay,
at all.
I have a point. I have a strong point on the
Okay,
reason
okay, let me
why
hear
I
it.
think women cheat more,
Okay,
and it's a very very strong point.
if you can convince me, no
I'll
problem.
try to. I'll come from somewhere then make my point.
All right.
Do you know that men actually putting more work into keeping and making sure a relationship stays?
No, I don't know that.
No, no. Let's be honest, Matilda.
I'm not convinced.
That men put in more work.
Yes.
What do you think is the most work in a relationship? What do you think is the most thing or like the most contribution in a relationship? What do you think keeps a relationship?
Finances.
Okay, it's okay. In most cases, in Nigeria dating pool, who finances a relationship? In most cases,
It's supposed to actually be men. It's not a choice. It's what they are supposed to do. So
do
when you say
why do
in
you think
most
it's what they are
cases, I don't
supposed to do?
understand. That is how it's supposed to be.
Okay, but you're right. That means men finance. If the
Yes.
financial part keeps the relationship going the most, and it's men that contributes more
Yes, but
financially.
that doesn't mean women don't do anything at all. They
Of course,
support.
of course, of
Mm-hmm.
course.
So
So yeah, if that's your point, yeah, it means if I'm the one actually bringing a lot into a relationship, why do you think I'm the one more likely to cheat? Am I trying to lose the relationship I'm investing in?
it depends on what you feel is a lot. If we remove every other thing and leave finances, the relationship will still not work because there
Do
are
you know
other
that?
aspects
Do you
of
know
the
that I can
relationship.
actually tell you that even if you remove the financial aspects in the relationship, remove completely the remaining parts of what keeps the relationship, men are actually contributing more of the remaining parts.
No, I don't think so. Women are organizers. I feel like they're the ones trying to put everything together to make sure everything is going smoothly. Men most of the time don't even care.
You must be meeting
Or are you
like
trying to?
you
Do you
must be
want to
meeting
argue?
terrible men.
No,
Me and my
it's
guys care.
no, it's not about meeting. We all have homes. We all have mothers, and we can agree that while growing up, we saw that our mothers were the ones organizing, like making sure.
Yes, definitely. Women are organized. Yes, they are the one that have the time to
Yeah,
organize.
so I feel like they're the home keepers. I feel like they do majority of the work of what keeps the home, of what
Okay,
keeps
this is actually a
everything
home,
going.
but we're talking about dating pool.
That's it now. That is where
In
it
the dating
starts from.
situation, there's no home in the picture.
But that is
It's
where it
basically
starts
you going
from.
to your father's house and probably
Okay, do you
coming
people
to
stay in
my.
the skies? That is
I
where
have
it
my house.
starts
You come
from.
to my house. But okay.
Okay,
There are
but why
relationships that people
she's
live
there?
to
Why?
live.
Okay, why does she have to come to your house? Why does she have to come to your house?
Do I have
There's
to
a
answer?
house
Do,
involved. Like there's
do I have
something.
to answer that question?
Yes.
Eh? You want me to answer why they have to come to your house? We're in a relationship. We have to spend time together.
Yes. So I feel like they are doing most of the organizing, like making sure things
Okay.
are
Maybe
taking
you're
care of
right.
you, of the men.
But the most important thing is being provided by a man in most cases. I like saying
No,
that
there's emotional
it's
support.
finances.
There's something called emotional support. It's not just about finances.
Even men emotionally support women too.
Yes, but
I
I feel
mean,
like women do it more than men do.
what's emotional support you guys offer to men?
Wow.
Yeah, like for real, let's be real. Emotional support, what kind of emotional support do you mean?
We encourage you. You are not always,
Up and doing.
no, you are not, it's not all the time that things are going well for you,
Yeah.
but we understand. And if there's someone that can understand with you, that can encourage you, advise you, don't you feel you'll be doing more for both yourself and the person?
I wish
Most
the amount
times,
of encouragement I've gotten in this life have actually taken me somewhere in life. But then yeah, that's a good point too. Not to take that away from you. That's actually a good point.
and I feel like that is why a lot of people are closer to their moms, because mothers encourage a lot, and that is what women do. I feel like if you have a relationship where your woman is encouraging you, advising you,
Yeah.
she's there for you, she's understanding, even when things are not fine, she's encouraging you, like praying for you. I feel like you feel more motivated, like to. So that's
Yeah.
a
Shout
lot.
out to mothers. But you said mothers.
Mothers
Shout
are
out to
women, actually.
girls are not girls are not mothers.
Girls are not mothers, but they are future mothers.
Yes, future mother. But
They're still
right
mothers.
now,
Girl.
a girl I'm in a relationship with is not a mother. She's just a girl.
Yes, but she's a future mother. So, like, she's been a mother to you now. She's doing things that your mom will do if she's around.
Yeah, that's a good point. So yeah, actually, Matilda, you made nice points. I think some men might actually be convinced from your points. But then, we've not agreed on who cheats more in a relationship.
Why? That's because you don't want to agree with me.
That it's men.
You know I'm saying the truth. It's actually men. They just cheat. Maybe if they come back or if they find out that you lied to them, they could just go out, drink with friends, and then if there's a slightest opportunity for them to cheat, they jump at it. But a girl will always go back to her home girls and cry with them. She will not go out with her guys to drink and then find any, if there's any opportunity to
But
cheat or something like
women
that.
actually do cheat a lot too. They are mostly the ones not satisfied.
So why would you know? Why are they not satisfied? It's the same thing. Even men cheat when they are not satisfied. So
Do you know the ratio of men that actually satisfies women in Nigeria? Let's just agree. I have like a whole lot of points I can bring and tell you the reason why I think women cheat
say
more.
something else. I want to hear.
You want to know? You want me to say something?
Yeah, something else.
Okay. I think talking about the Nigeria dating pool, yeah, I think women actually cheat a lot because they are really satisfied in like all the ways. You can be doing a whole lot, killing yourself, trying to make sure you're satisfied, but then she's barely satisfied because then there's another nigga out there that could give more of whatever you're offering on a platter for nothing. I want to explain something about that point.
Okay.
If you are satisfying a woman in this aspect, very well, 100% on this aspect, it could be financial, whatever, yeah, then you're not doing much on this other aspect. they don't give a fuck. They probably cheat on you on this aspect just because of this aspect. Without women think one way without thinking about what you're doing here. You understand? But if what the men actually want in women, men are more satisfied in a relationship. Do you agree?
No.
Yeah, men are easier to please. Like it's so easy to please them. You can just be a good organizer and yeah, be good in the other room. Basically, that's all a man needs. Yeah, but women needs a whole lot. This, that, plenty things. We can agree on that. Yeah.
I don't agree that that's the only thing men need. I feel like men are quick to compare. Like, when men have female, sometimes when they have female friends and all, they're even quick to compare. I don't even know why you'll be comparing your girlfriend to your female friends, but they do it. I don't
This is
know
not
why.
fact.
It's fact.
How many female friends do a regular nigga have? Like,
Okay, but no, I will not agree that that is the only thing men want. Men are difficult to please. Oh. There are some men that are very difficult to please. Like my dad, he's a man too. Very difficult to please. So
that's
you
that's
can be
that's
really
that's a different
nice. You can
point.
be really nice and still be difficult to please.
Yeah, that's right.
Uh-huh.
But your dad, this situation is a different case. He wants more for you. He probably
And
has the higher expectations for you. So
and you can agree that. But don't you think men are difficult to please?
I'm not
Don't you
difficult.
think there are times when you yourself are difficult to please?
Can be, yes, but
So
no.
why are you making it about women being difficult to please? Women
It's
don't
about
need.
satisfaction.
I feel like it's only when you don't understand what women need that you feel like they're difficult to please.
Women actually needs a lot. No thing say because they say you don't understand, you want to try and go and understand. You understand till you can't understand. It's a lot. There's a lot to understand about women. So yeah.
Same way there are a lot to understand about men.
Okay, we just agree to
Equally.
disagree. We disagree to agree at the end of the day. You're right, I'm right, but then I know you're saying from your experience or from experiences you've seen, same as me here. So yeah, thank you for coming to this very beautiful edition today, Matilda.
Welcome, and I had an amazing time.
Yeah, you made an amazing point and it was a nice time. So please do make sure you click and subscribe on this channel. Um I want to give a shout out to Central for the where we procure this mic. Central, the deal in things are such as like microphone and the rest. So please do patronize them. Their Instagram page, Central, you see it probably on your screen. Yeah, so have a good day, guys.